Welcome to the Faith Inspired Podcast by Faith and Gather. I'm your host, Erica Dvorak. Join me and the Faith and Gather community as we become faith inspired to tackle every area of life. Career, faith, motherhood, loss, fitness, fashion, health, and more. Girl, we're going to meet you right where you're at, right where you need it, keeping you one step ahead of the devil, armed with knowledge to fight your everyday battles and live a life faith-inspired. Come on, girl, let's get it. Hello, welcome to another episode of the Faith Inspired Podcast. We are celebrating Women's History Month, and it's important to remember that as women, we have been given the rights and opportunities that we have due to the hard work and love of the women who came before us. God equipped those women with passions and skills, and then provided them with the strength to charge forward when the road became a hard one to cross. Before we even have stepped on our road set before us, we have had glass ceilings broken, doors knocked down, and battles won both physically and spiritually. Because of these women doing God's work with their strong and mighty hands and hearts, we are where we are today. So I found it only fitting to talk about ways that we can help build other women up, and more specifically, closer to home with our girlfriends. Our lives are packed to the brim with responsibilities upon responsibilities and tasks upon tasks, and we often forget to look up at the women around us who need encouragement and support as well. I have been so guilty of owning the side of my friendships as a friend who is always in need of support, guilty of always taking on too much. Just the other day, I was venting to a friend, my best friend, about the circumstances of life and realized that after 20 minutes of talking, that I had yet to ask how she was doing. And you know what? She was in the same place as me, needing the same type of support she was giving me. So let's start small, so to speak, and make a big impact with small gestures in familiar places with familiar faces. So here are 5 ways you can help support and uplift your friend. Number 1, prayer. This is a given, and I hate to say it, but it's almost a cliche in the Christian community to ask, how can I be praying for you? But that question can make such an impact if you actually follow through with it. My suggestion is to pray right then and there with your friend. The Bible says, for where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. I can't tell you how the atmosphere has changed around me when my friends have offered to pray for me right on the spot. If that's not an option, write out a prayer or text it or email it to them so they can read the prayer you have for them that day. Don't just ask, take action. 2, send a card or letter. Handwritten cards and letters are such a lost art form, but can bring warmth and encouragement to the receiver. Fill the card or letter with scriptures, prayers, and just words that you are believing for your friend, words of affirmation and praise or acknowledgement of their situation. You know, it takes time to sit down and write, find a stamp, and bring it to the post office. So the words count, but so will the time that you put into it. 3, send a gift. In today's virtual world, or I should say virtual shopping world, it's easy to just click the buy now button. I know I do it all the time at the expense of my husband. Sending a thoughtful gift to your friend, even if just $5 worth of a gift, will brighten their day. I will always remember the time a woman who I had gotten to know through an organization sent me a beautiful picture of a pineapple just out of the blue. We'd been chatting about my dream about starting Faith and Gather, and at that time it was called Our Pineapple Life. And she went out of her way to write a note of encouragement and sent me the picture, and I now have it framed in my bedroom, and it just makes me smile every time I see it. Number 4, share a song or a video or a podcast to your friend that will bring them joy. You can share by text, social media, or any other method that works best for you. It's amazing what audible words and music can do for the soul. Number 5, Make time. Just make time. Whatever that may look like for your relationship, a phone call, a text, a walk outside in the nature, coffee dates, whatever it may be that fits your relationship and the needs of your friend. Make time and listen. Focus on their needs and how you can help best support them. Oh, ladies, we are in this crazy but good life together. So let's make sure to remember to be the hands and feet of Jesus to those who are the closest to us and breathe life into us when we most need it. And today, let's start with our friends. Much love to you and always.
Congratulations to saying yes to yourself, filling up your cup, feeding your soul. If you want more, head over to faithinspiredpodcast.com for show notes and links to all the goodies mentioned in today's podcast. Don't forget to hit subscribe to keep you faith inspired.